Top of the morning, everyone. Hope you're all good and dandy. What a lovely Wednesday morning it is today. I've managed, it's a Wednesday, right? And you're probably thinking, blimey, that's good. Well, look what I've got. I've got myself, do you know what I went for today, right? I went for a mocha. I wouldn't normally get one on a Wednesday, but seeing as I couldn't get one on Saturday because of the bloody, this shop was closed and the shell was out of order, and I got to say thank you to Mr. Phil, yeah? Philip. He sent me £3.50 to my PayPal link, and he said, along with it, he said, get yourself one of them coffee things you like, right? So I thought to myself, I went in the shop today to buy me a bottle of water, as I do every day. Nice big bottle of water, because I like to stay hydrated and look after myself. And I see the machine and I thought, you know what? I quite fancy one a day, even though it's a Wednesday. I quite fancy one, so I've got one. Thanks very much, Phil. Really appreciate that. That's very much, you know, can't believe it when people do that. Even the little things touch your heart, don't they? Thanks, Phil. Just gone underwater. It's a bit annoying. I'll put it there instead. That way it won't go underwater. Not as easy anyway. Friday morning, and that's where we're at. I tell you what, having a small car is like. Having a little car like this, you'd think they wouldn't use a lot of petrol. I mean, look, I've done 176 miles, and I had a completely full brimmed tank. And I've done that 176.1 miles, and now I'm down to there, and it's Friday morning, and I've got to try and make it to the petrol station, which is what is it, it's about 25 miles away roughly, or 20 miles, about 20 miles, I don't know actually, I don't know, it's about 20 miles I think. Yeah, so I tell you what, like, having a small car like this ain't very nice, and that's not a negative thing. I'm just saying it ain't nice. There's many things about having a small car that ain't good compared to driving around the van or a Land Rover that I used to, and I really do miss them. I really do, and there's many reasons why, and I'll tell you in a minute. So we made it. We're there somewhere, so we're right on the, just pretty much on the last little line now, and we're on 189.4 miles. And what was we on before? 176, was it? So that's, I'm not good at maths. So if it's 196, it'll be 20 miles, so 190, so what's that, about 15 miles? Something like that, around there somewhere? 15 miles. Right down there. Let's go and get some petrol in, and then I'll explain why having a bad car, a small car, is a very bad thing, really. So the bad things about having a little car, for those of you that might not know, I've got a Kia Picanto, right? And a little car, 1 litre, you know, very slow and small. Obviously it's primarily designed for driving around little bloody towns somewhere, you know. It's not meant for going on the motorways and all that rubbish like what I do. But as you can see, I probably could have got that to 200 miles, but I got to 189 by by the time I got to the petrol station, and I was on the last line. The light hadn't come on, but I was on the last line. What? No. No good, but they use a lot of petrol. I mean, you gotta be, I never let the revs go above 3,000, 3k, right? Never. Because it's a little engine, I don't want to melt it. It's got 20,000 miles on it. Good little engine. And anyway, all the power is between 2,000 and 3,000. There's no power before, and there's no power after 3,000. Trust me, I've tried it. Right? So, you got that. Another thing is, probably the worst thing, you get bullied a lot. And I mean a lot. Because these days, on English roads at least, there's no road manners. There's no road discipline, right? Very few people care for the road rules, and very few people care for each other. I'm not being negative, it's the fact, right? I might even put a dash cam on, and then I can show you lot footage of my trips home, right? People just, they get in the wrong lane, and then they cut across you, they're bibbing, they cut everywhere, they don't care if you're there or not, they'll just go. But I never ever got that when I was driving my van or my Land Rover Discoveries, either of them, right? I like to think of myself as being polite and courteous to everybody on the road, unless they're a dick, and then I'll, you know, give them a bit of a, you know, you are a dick sort of scenario, you know what I'm saying? But you get bullied a lot in little cars, and the big ones not so much. So as I was saying yesterday, sorry about the change in scenery, I got flagged down yesterday, someone was waving at me frantically. The day before yesterday, sorry, and we're about 3 days behind now. And I think by the time I come back it was too late, I had to go and do stuff. But as I was saying, in a small car you get bullied around a lot, don't you? You get bullied around everywhere. And well, I find that I do anyway. I never found that in the van or in a Land Rover. You don't get bullied anywhere, do you know what I mean? You just stay in your own lane, and people don't try and push in front of you, people don't push you around. People indicate to ask to come in front of you, but when you're in a small car, they don't. And also, like, that little car's using so much petrol. I'm doing 170 miles a week, and it's costing me about £70 in petrol. I have to fill up twice a week, and that's mad. It's absolutely mad. That little 1 litre engine just rinks the petrol like absolute crazy. But anyway, seeing as though we've changed scenery, and we're in a different location and I'm not sitting in the car, let's have a little look to see what I've got going on. Some of you might not watch these type of videos, and you never know. We've got a little minion here. What's he doing? What are you doing? You're playing with your tools?
House.
Yeah, you're playing with them?
Yeah.
Oh. What are you adjusting? Oh yeah, making all them. Oh, making that. Good. Also got a couple of things being repaired. We got this cheese grater, the top fell off of it, so I've glued it back on. Cheese graters are expensive, so this one's lasted about 5 years so far, and I'm determined to make it last another 5. So gluing the top back on that. I was trying to glue these clips back together for the bonnet protector on the car, but I'll have to ignore that. We've got a carburetor that's got to be fixed. I'll make a video on that another day. I might do that this afternoon, but that's a carburetor off of an old ride-on lawnmower. And the gasket, there's no O-ring, that we can't get an O-ring that fits for that bowl. So we got this one, and I'm going to make this one fit, and hopefully that will seal that up. And then we'll have a nice working car when we can stick it back on the mower. Well, you got a nice little box.
Yeah.
What's in it? Oh, wow. That's really cool. And you got a bag full of some stuff. Some gloves with some stuff in. Oh, love it. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's in there? Drill bits. Oh, there are drill bits in there. Oh.
Oh no.
And you've lined all these up. Oh, that's lovely. Love that. Well done.
That.
Oh.
Oh no.
Tell you what, you know I had this old vacuum electric cable for an old... It was meant to be for a Kobe Legend 2, but when it turned up it was black, and the cable for a Legend 2 is red, so I didn't want to put it on because it won't be very authentic. I've got this LED light, and it takes the same sort of cable, so I think I'm just going to chop off the end and wire in the cable to that, and I'll have a nice LED light with a nice long cable on it, so might do that now actually. Line that up there like that. I've got a lovely long wire. I can just go and plug it in and see if it even works. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's half working. Well, it worked for a bit and then it stopped. That's a shame. I wonder why that is. I thought maybe it might be because it's not, it needs like a ballast or something for it, but it don't, because it's 240 volt, 20 watt LED, 50 hertz. So that's exactly what I put in it. Obviously the LED's not good, is it? It come on, it was nice and bright, and then it went out. Now it's only dim. Oh well. Anyway, you lot, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy yourselves and have a very fantastic week. Ciao for now.